Is this Cynthia? No way! Man, Cynthia, I've already beaten you so many times at this point that I just don't want to bother. Like, come on, like, I don't know what to do at this point. Honestly, I don't know what to do. Yeah, all right. This is gonna be plain and simple. We're just gonna talk about 5 simple things that I want for Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. That is it. Every other YouTuber probably already said this, but you know what? I don't care. I'm not like all other YouTubers. I just make content for what it is, and that is it. So anyway, just that is, yeah, that's how we're starting it. So onward to number 1. So number 1 is pretty self-explanatory: platinum content. Just bring back the platinum content that we have from the new regional decks that had, from the roaming legendaries that it had, from the battle frontier system that we had, that entire thing, in order for us to find Heatran at the end, all that. Just give it to us. Give us the sweaters so that they don't have hyperthermia when they enter to Snow Point City in the friggin' north of the Sinnoh region. Just give us all that stuff. It's pretty self-explanatory for that. All of us want that. It is a collective yes when it comes to that of many lists. So now, on to number 2. Number 2 on our list here should be more or less for those that have played the Generation 6 games, and that is obviously the Mega Evolution. So what exactly are the Mega Evolutions? Well, your Pokemon evolves, but twice. So Mega Evolutions, if you could bring that back for the Sinnoh starter Pokemon, that would be amazing, because it's an idea that's left unfinished, in the sense that if all the other, if there were Kanto and Hoenn starters that would get Mega evolved, what about Johto and Sinnoh? Shouldn't they also have Mega Evolutions as well? So if they could bring that back for at least Empoleon, Infernape, and Torterra, that would be amazing to see. And yeah, and other Pokemon would be nice too. So number 3. Number 3 on our list here should be more or less something that we've already experienced back in Pokemon Sun and Moon, and that is the Sinnoh versions of other Pokemon. So much like the Alolan region versions, and much like the Galar region Pokemon in Pokemon Sword and Shield, the same would be nice to, you know, look forward to for Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, even though yes, this is clearly a faithful remake. But with Sinnoh variants of previous Pokemon would be interesting to see. I mean, if we have an Alolan Raichu, what about a Sinnoh Raichu? Or what about if we had, you know, basically, yeah, you know, that's it. The hamster wheel didn't roll enough for me to give any ideas, but if you could have Sinnoh variants of other Pokemon, that would be pretty amazing, and, you know, have their own, you know, different stuff, like Marowak and the Alolan Marowak to the regular Marowak, to how one's Ghost Fire and the other one's just Ground, and how Executor is not Grass and Psychic, but somehow is Grass and Dragon. And honestly, if a palm tree like that is a dragon, Game Freak, I have some questions to ask you, but that's for another time, because we are moving now on to number 4. And number 4 is, well, it's basically the Heart Gold Soul Silver content. And what I mean by the Heart Gold Soul Silver content is that from the partner Pokemon, that is basically the first Pokemon that is on your roster to be behind you throughout your journey and to be shown for the little aesthetic thing, and also the Pokélathon. Because the Pokélathon was a very interesting idea that I really enjoyed back in the Heart Gold Soul Silver days. It should really help benefit with the whole, you know, obviously the Battle Frontier that we want for the Platinum content, and also the beauty contest that has been a returning theme since Generation 3. So if we get the Pokelathon, that would be pretty amazing to see. Have it like little spazzy exercise, kind of make that a recurring thing, because it would be pretty interesting, especially since Pokemon Sword and Shield gave us something of a sports aspect. So now that I think about it, why wasn't the Pokelathon brought back in Sword and Shield in the first place? Point is, bring back partner Pokemon and bring back the Pokelathon. That is all I ask. Plain and simple. And now on to number 5, which is my hand. And number 5 is what I want to see are the special events. And the special events are more or less the DLC content that the original Diamond and Pearl as well as Platinum had back in the DS days. And this had from Arceus to Jirachi to Shaman and a Darkrai and a bunch of other stuff that were in relation to what was happening around that time. So just bring them back fully, 100%. Don't actually give it to us as actual DLC content, but instead throw it into the main game of Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, and we good to go on that front. And that's it. You know, that's Arceus, make it easy to catch. Shaman, make it easy to catch. Darkrai, don't make him annoying to catch, much like Cresselia and all the other roaming legendaries. Just bring it back, please, Game Freak. Just do it, please. And that is it. That is all the 5 simple things, like I said in the thumbnail, like it was mentioned throughout the video, 5 simple things that I want in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, because I know that Game Freak is going very simplistic with Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. They're really being faithful to the original renditions of the game. And it's not like Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire where it's similar to the aspects of X and Y with that sort of chibi style art style. So this is completely being the same thing as the original DS version, which isn't a bad thing. And whether or not you believe it's worth 60 bucks or not, well then I've already discussed that. Cards should pop up and things like that. But point is, please bring back one of these things. And the most logical one personally to me is the Platinum content. If you could bring back the Platinum content, then I'm going to enjoy these games to the fullest, because Gen 4 was the generation I grew up with, and many of us grew up with Gen 4 as well. So it's not selfish, although it kind of is selfish for us to say like, we want these things. We would like to see these things make a return. Can you bring back the Battle Frontier? Can you bring back the sweaters? Can you bring back something like that? It would be really nice to see for this new for this remake of our favorite Pokemon generation. And you know, I hope to see that down the line. E3 is coming in hot. We got 2 months. June 15 on the way. Nintendo, Game Freak, they could have something for us here and there, but here's hoping. All I know is that I can't wait to get stomped by Cynthia for the 100th and something try. I just cannot wait. Best champion ever. Hey, thank you so much for watching the entirety of this video. If you managed to make it this far, then kindly appreciate it that if you hit the like button and then you subscribe and then hit that bell notification, all that kind of jazz. Really appreciate it. Also follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Links in the description will be down below if you want to keep seeing my shenanigans in those areas as well. And then there's also Ko-fi, Coffee, or Patreon if you want to further support the channel, whatever it is that you want to plan to do. Go ahead and throw money in the screen or whatever you think that's going to be worth supporting. But yeah, just keep watching all the other videos. Continue watching all the new ones that are to come. And know that for all those old and new viewers, know that I love you guys to 120 forever and always, and see you all in the next video. Peace out. Love you guys.